This is Kevin Clifford with the August 19, 2026 JStorm Daily News, AM edition. In lifestyle, $460B spent on HUD, yet homeownership dream still elusive. A decade of HUD spending didn't lift the American dream of owning a home. A watchdog report shows homeownership rates fell in every state despite $460 billion in federal aid. In health, Tommy John's legacy, how one pitcher surgery changed sports. Former ace Tommy John reveals how a 1974 arm injury led to the pioneering surgery that saved his career and revolutionized athlete recovery worldwide. In U.S. news, Atlanta babysitter scandal, children locked in trailer after missing. 2 Atlanta children vanished under a babysitter's care, only to be found locked in a hot trailer. The case raises questions about child safety and oversight. In business, 40 looters ransack family-run a Z-Market in Bellflower during street takeover. A 40-person mob broke into Bellflower's Z-Market, ransacking the store amid a chaotic street takeover. Surveillance footage shows power tools used to breach the gate. In sports, WNBA fans report security tension over trans-friendly apparel. Supporters of Sophie Cunningham say security at an Atlanta Dream game forced them to cover their shirts, sparking debate over trans inclusion in women's sports. In world news, Kristin Cavallari stuns in black string bikini after runway-ready routine reveal. After unveiling her runway-ready fitness routine, Kristin Cavallari turns heads in a sleek black string bikini while promoting her new Uncommon Beauty Enhanced Pineapple Peptide Nectar. In U.S. news, Ohio recycling plant tragedy, 2 workers killed in explosive fire. A series of explosions at a Toledo recycling plant on Tuesday caused a massive fire that claimed the lives of 2 workers, highlighting safety concerns in industrial recycling facilities. In education, surfing with a canine coach, how a dog is helping students overcome anxiety. On South Padre Island, a second-generation dog surf instructor named Astro is turning nervous beginners into confident surfers, one splash at a time. In technology, Israeli student wins gold at IOI in Uzbekistan, then disqualified for flag. Yanim Budnik earned gold in the International Olympiad in Informatics, only to be disqualified after raising an Israeli flag on the podium. Read the full story. In sports, Drew Brees endorses Eli Manning for Hall of Fame. Former Saints quarterback Drew Brees backs Eli Manning's Hall of Fame case, citing 2 Super Bowl titles and a career of consistency, amid ongoing debate. In world news, Meta faces trial over alleged child addiction design claims. Meta is on trial for allegedly engineering its platforms to be addictive and harmful to children. Tech Radar's Lance Ulanoff joins the discussion on the Daily Report. In U.S. news, U.S. diplomat criticizes Israeli strike on Syrian base as a necessary escalation. U.S. Ambassador Tom Barrack denounces Israel's attack on a Syrian airbase, calling it an unnecessary escalation that threatens regional stability. Read the full editorial. In U.S. news, Liberia will take 1,200 U.S. deportees over the next year. Liberia has agreed to receive 1,200 third-country deportees from the United States, with the first 20 arriving this Thursday. The move follows U.S. policy shifts and promises to ease pressure. In world news, Ricky Gervais teases marriage after 40 years over UK inheritance tax. Comedian Ricky Gervais jokes that the UK inheritance tax might finally push him to marry his longtime partner, Jane Fallon, after more than 4 decades together. In sports, Yankees Kishom boots grounder, umpire blames Sparks replay debate. Jess Kishom Jr. misjudges a ground ball, blames the umpire. but replay shows the official was perfectly positioned. A quick look at the play and the fallout. In politics, California's no-bid diaper deal exposed, $6.2M contract skip competition. Newsom claimed a $6.2M diaper contract was competitively bid, but state records show it wasn't. The budget hides over $1B in similar no-bid deals. In sports, LIV Golf's future in question as members meet CEO and a named investor. LIV Golf players gathered with CEO and a mysterious investor before Indianapolis, but details on the 2027 partnership remain scarce, raising doubts about the tour's stability. In world news, Ryan Fitzpatrick praises Highmark Stadium despite social media criticism. NFL quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick shares glowing reviews from friends who used his season tickets at Highmark Stadium, countering online complaints about sight lines and other issues. In sports, Brewers deliver 22-0 blowout, matching MLB's biggest shutout since 1888. The Milwaukee Brewers stunned Seattle with a 22-0 victory, tying a franchise record and delivering the largest shutout in MLB history since 1888. 9 runs came in the 8th. In sports, WR draft showdowns, targeting and avoiding in rounds 4-6. Discover which wide receivers to chase and which to sideline in the crucial 4th-6th rounds of your fantasy draft, based on Harmon's reception perception and Garvin's Trinity data. In U.S. news, missing Las Vegas woman's family receives mysterious money requests. Alyssa Goods, 63, vanished in Las Vegas. Her relatives are now getting texts from her phone asking for money and Bitcoin. The case raises questions about identity theft and fraud. In sports, Caitlin Clark leads Fever to victory as Kelsey Mitchell leaves early. Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell set a WNBA record with their 16th shared 20-point game, but Mitchell had to exit early due to overheating, leaving the Fever to secure A. In world news, Lake Mead's drought exposes human remains as water levels hit record low. After 2 years of record low water, skeletal remains were found in Lake Mead, echoing earlier discoveries during the same drought. The find raises questions about the lake's future. In sports, Rodon returns strong for Yankees after 2-month injury. After nearly 2 months on the disabled list, Carlos Rodon made a solid comeback for the Yankees, turning a bases-loaded jam into a rally and earning a key assist from rookie George Lombard. In sports, Liberty's all-star Jonquil Jones out with ankle injury amid playoff race. Jonquil Jones' ankle injury and a loss to the Sky throws a wrench into the Liberty's playoff push, leaving the team and fans uncertain about the all-stars' return. In sports, NFL eyes international expansion, multiple teams outside the U.S. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell confirms plans to establish several teams abroad, with the possibility of hosting a Super Bowl overseas in the future. In U.S. news, missing NY grandma in Vegas sparks Bitcoin scam claims. A New York grandmother vanished in Las Vegas, leaving her family baffled and receiving cryptic texts demanding Bitcoin. Authorities investigate the strange disappearance and potential scam. In world news, USS Benfold endures 4-day power loss in South China Sea. The guided missile destroyer USS Benfold spent 4 days without power after an engineering fault, according to a 7th Fleet spokesperson. Here's what the incident means for U.S. naval operations. In sports, Crow Armstrong's lead-off power boosts MVP case vs. White Sox. Pete Crow Armstrong hits a second lead-off homer this week, propelling the Cubs' offense and strengthening his MVP bid. The Chicago Cubs star continues to dominate the White Sox with explosive starts.